110,000 people live in Dearborn. More than half of them are Arabs, Lebanese the biggest group amongst them. They, like most Arab Americans, are profoundly upset over the war in the Middle East. But in this place, home of the biggest mosque in North America, they have the numbers that make them a factor in a very tight election. And that could be bad news for Kamala Harris. At Sam Hammoud's restaurant, the TV brings live pictures of the bombing of Beirut to this part of the Midwest. His own father's stuck in Lebanon, his apartment destroyed in an airstrike. Sam has no time for either candidate.
Donald Trump comes out and says, none of this would have happened. Donald, come out and say, hey, I get elected, this war is stopping the next day, you got my vote. Kamala, forget about Kamala. Forget about Kamala. She's funding genocide. She's trying to say, we're working on a new Middle East. Working on a new Middle East by bombing my people. I will not approve of that. My vote will not approve of that.
Dearborn, part of Greater Detroit, is home of the Ford Motor Company, and the assembly lines attracted thousands of migrants from the Middle East who made it their home, and it made them Americans. They mostly voted Democrat, but this time quite a lot say they'll protest by voting for Green Party candidate Jill Stein.
And the intention is to at least garner enough support for Dr. Jill Stein so that she's able to garner 5% of the public support.
If we were to vote for Trump, you're just voting for another person that you don't want to support. It's not about voting for one or the other, it's about sending a message that neither one of them is who we want.
Stein has been working the state hard, and it's not her first rodeo. In 2016, she's credited with drawing enough votes from Hillary Clinton that Donald Trump won the state. The former president, too, has his supporters among Dearborn's Arabs.
I'd rather take my chances with Donald Trump the next 4 years than with Kamala, because actions speak louder than words, and I just feel like with him we had 4 years of no new wars. And so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Foreign policy rarely impacts on US elections, but in this very tight race, in this particular state, it just might. Sean Whelan, RTE News, Dearborn, Michigan.